Hello everyone, hello beautiful, and it's me again, Angelica. Today I am so excited to talk about Cosmic Brushes brand. If you don't know, it's a UK brand, very affordable in my opinion, with a great quality and great color story. Today, this video actually dedicated to this palette, the latest palette. It's called The Season. And if you don't know, I was waiting this palette forever. I'm sure you're going to find a lot of already reviews about this palette, but I still want to talk and show you what I create with this palette. And the reason why it was delayed because Canada Post was on strike and I have to wait this palette forever, but I contact Cosmic Brushes and they explained to me because Canada Post on strike, we're going to find another way to ship it to you, but it still was taking a lot of time to receive. But still, I'm so excited, and that's the reason why I decide today include not just this palette, I'm also going to include the palette I have from Cosmic Brushes, so you can see what I create, what I think about this palette, and maybe this will make it easy for you if you're thinking about to purchase some of that palette. I don't have all of them, but I have, in my opinion, the best one. And if you don't know me, my name is Angelica. I'm also a dance instructor who loves to dance and teach. And my channel, it's not just about makeup, colorful makeup as I like, with a nude look. It's also about other aspects. And another aspect is a hairstyle. I'm very glad to create a lot of hairstyle with my daughter. She's 13 years old right now. We started, I guess, around 2 years ago, so you can find a lot of full tutorial we did with her. And also in each hairstyle, if you don't have time for some reason, you can definitely find a shorts in each style we create with her. Another things what I do in my channel is traveling, and this is the latest traveling with my family. We went to Aruba, 2 parts, and you will find all information about Aruba. Also, I do other videos as all-inclusive hotel, wherever I travel, you can find it in my channel. Another aspect in my channel is skincare, and I'm very passionate about skincare. And if you never check it out, my skincare, this is the latest video I did, and most of my skincare is a Korean skincare. And honestly, Korean skincare right now, it's on such a high level with a great technology, with a new technology. They're pretty affordable, I would say very affordable, and a great quality. And the evidence of that, it's my skin right now. And if you think my skin was always like this glowy and nice, it wasn't like this. I had acne problem as well. I have a lot of things going on during my journey. It's the best condition I ever had, even when I was younger, because my skin is pretty dry. So right now my skin is combined, and I would say much less dry than before, because I improved, I believe, with the Korean skincare. And also I just try to do more different kind of mask, and I think that will help. And also I think I a little bit changed my diet, so it's a combination of everything, but Korean skincare really helps me, that is for sure. And the last things what I do is a rating restaurant here in Toronto and wherever I travel. But today we're going to talk about Cosmic Brushes, and the main character today is going to be the Season palette. So let's start. Okay, as I mentioned before, I create this look using this beautiful palette. So overall, I create 3 looks using proper swatches with this palette. So I'm going to do it with you, while you at the same time going to see how I create 3 looks. What can I say about this palette? Look at this color story first of all. And what I like about this color story, that it gives you variety of colors, which you can create different looks. And that's what I like about palettes when I normally buy palettes. So I look at the palette and I see, oh, I can create different look. I can create purple look in this case, reddish undertone, or more like a pinkish burgundy, obviously green. Even if I want to create like today, more like a close to neutral one or very neutral, I can really use this palette, and it's going to be my option because I know a lot of people like more neutral everyday looks. So you can do definitely with this palette. So let's talk about two special shades which this palette has. So normally Cosmic Brushes has two special duochromes, and in this case this palette has this color. As you see, it's really reflecting and it's shifting cranberries, and I really enjoyed this this shade. It's very smooth. What I like about also Cosmic Brushes, if they create special shades, it's pretty smooth, it's not rough. So it's over here at the end of my eye. It's pretty shifty, it's beautiful. I'm going to try to just swatch everything on my hand, so we will have a full color story, so you will have also an idea about this palette. So we have a lot of shades going on. It's like a orangey, reddish, a lot of gold, like even greenish undertone. Amazing. And this is a special color. There's another special color also very beautiful, and it's called Fairy Light. So opposite, it's pretty light. I like that it's very light, soft and smooth. So if I am showing you how I swatch them, you will understand. They're very buttery, I would say, but it's not like buttery in a bad way. It's really smooth. And I have this color right here on my corner. Look at this color. So this is, if you look at the palette, is pretty bright. I'm going to show you right like this. So this is the color. But when you swatch it, it's not really that bright. It's more transparent with a lot of reflection. And as you see, I see a lot of reflection of gold, pinkish undertone, purplish, all this together. Beautiful. This is the two main duochromes, and then we have other colors, other just shimmers. I'm going to show you very quickly. So let's start from the beginning, from this row with the green. So we're going to start with this beautiful color right here. Also very smooth, also pretty bright, and this is like a greenish goldish, also shifted but not as shifting as the first two because it's a regular shifts, but still I think it's gorgeous. It's very nice. I love this color. Then we go to another green, which is pretty darker green, I would say, different undertone green, which more brighter, I would say, less gold there, but look how vibrant is this color. Gorgeous, also smooth. So far all of them was smooth, and this color even reflected with a little bit turquoise, I would say. Beautiful color. Then we go to another row, which is more muted one, and I'm going to show you in a second how you can create actually a monochromatic look. And one of that look can be a very neutral, as I know a lot of people like that. So look at this color. I like this kind of neutral, but it's really not neutral because it has a lot of orangey goldish undertone, and this color I really enjoy. I use it all the time in all my creation. I think I use it. I like how it's vibrant and at the same time is pretty neutral but with a twist. This kind of neutral undertones I like. So we're going to go with another very neutral, very like a more, I would say, silverish undertone, like have a reflection of more silver. And also it has a reflection of, I don't know, it's kind of brownish, less orangey, more like very neutral as you can get. So this is the two of them. Then we go to another row, which is have a purple. One of them is going to be this one. We already have it, so I'm not going to swatch that. And then we have another one, which is pretty bright one. Very bright, actually, very vibrant. I like to use it like in the corner, and I like it so vibrant, so gorgeous. It's really purple, I would say. And then we go to another row. This is going to be our last row. I would say this is more like a pinkish, undertone. Look at this color, also gorgeous, like a pinkish gold. Beautiful, beautiful. And then we have also in the same row this color. So this is all shimmers. And now we go with the mattes. I really don't mind mattes over here. And continue on my hand over here. So we come back to this row. So this is what I was telling you. You can really create green look over here. You can create very neutral look as the second row. You can create purple, and you create a kind of reddish, purplish, pinkish with the twist look. So it's very easy. If you don't want to confuse yourself and play around, you can really create monochromatic look. So let's go with the green mattes. So the first matte is going to be very light matte. So we're going to put it right here. I like how they did it because they really refer to another shimmers. So this go with this. So very easy. And then we have two green one. Actually, I didn't use this darker one. It's called Holy. It's really like a pretty dark, almost like a black, but it's a green undertone. So it's very nice that you have this option to create this kind of green look. Beautiful, three colors. Then we go to the more neutral colors. Is this chocolate one, this kind of like a bricky ginger one, which I really enjoy. And there's another color which is barely see on my hand, is this kind of peachy color. So basically we have this darker, this ginger one, and this is the light one. So it's over here, and we have two to go. And then we have a purple one. Again, we have a very light pastel color, which is really invisible on me, but you can see it when I put it in my eyes. I create some looks with that. So I'm going to show you here. It's actually very, very beautiful color. I mean, if I was stand, I'm pretty white, it will stand out more. But believe me, in my eyes, it show nicely. So I really love this row. This is kind of purple. I would use it because they vibrant, and it has pastel one, and it has shifting one, and it has a bright, really like a metallic one, which is up over here. So I really like this undertone. And we go to the last one. We have the last row, which is more like a, I would say, pinkish reddish undertone. And we have, this is very light one, which is almost like a white, but I would say it's not completely white. It's beautiful color as well. If you want to enhance, or you want to blend the colors together, it's beautiful. I like also how vibrant is this color, and I like this color as well. So this is the all color story. Look how colorful, and at the same time we have three pastels colors over here. We have bright colors. We have a couple of greens, couple of this, so you can really do a great transition of the colors. So I like this color story, how it's really organized, and at the same time you can create like different color story at the same time, like multi-chromatic color story. So I really enjoy it. I show you the all three creation I create with the season palette, which I pretty enjoy. I am definitely going to use it more. It's my new palette so far, but let's talk about other three palettes I have. And I think the first one palette I purchased from Cosmic Brushes is Delicious Delights. I also create some looks. I'm going to show you how I did it. And this is how it's a color story look like. It's very, very pretty, and it's also very colorful. I remember I was so excited to take it with my vacation and create so many looks. I really love this color, and I really like, you see it, I hit the pen already, this white color, because it can enhance anything in any of this color. It's just, you can create your own color as well. And I really enjoy these two special colors over here. It's a little bit different compared to the one I have right now. So this one, it's has more like a purplish undertone, kind of similar but not similar. The other is reflected more red. This is more, I would say, purple undertone with also gold and green. Very, very pretty. And I create, as I show you, so many looks. I create even this look with green, with blue. I mean, you create so many looks. I really enjoy this. And I have a big collection of other palettes. I still use this palette kind of quite often, especially during the summer when I want to create a very colorful look, and I show you how I create looks with this palette. And so I really enjoyed this palette. No matter what, I have a big collection of different palettes. I still enjoy, especially during the summer, to create colorful looks. If I think about colorful looks, I straight away think about this palette. Of course, it goes a little bit at the background right now because I have a newest palette, but still, I really like this palette. And I create the other look together with this Wonderland palette, another Cosmic Brushes palette. This is more monochromatic palette, which I create so many great looks as well, but this together is pretty nice. So let's talk about this palette now. So look at this color story. I like a lot this palette, to be honest. I really didn't even know that I would have really enjoyed this palette that much as I really enjoy. Obviously, there is two special colors over here. Is this beautiful, like a very reflecting one. I'm going to swatch it for you. And the other one is this beautiful, like a purpley color, also reflecting with all different, shifting, like a purple, pinkish. I mean, gorgeous color story. Like, look at this color story. I like that this has a lot of like pastel, but at the same time pretty bright colors. So I create so many beautiful creation with this color. Like, if you think about blue or purple, I think about this color story. Of course, it's more like a purplish, I would say a lot of blue, but at the same time you can find purple and even turquoise there. And this one is a really true blue. I mean, I love it. And I like that they put this white one, shimmers, like it's for your corners or just, mix it up. I like this color a lot. This is a beautiful, like true sky blue color. I mean, it's such a gorgeous color story. And at the same time, you can do accents and you can do all these pastel colors. So I like that you can create a very light also looks. It doesn't need to be really dramatic. I kind of start to like to create with a little bit accent and more like airy looks in my case, and that's why I like this pastel color, just with a little bit accent at the end. So it's look very fresh, at the same time not too much, like strong to your eyes, I would say, and can be appropriate even if you go to work or somebody else and you don't want to look like screaming. So this palette, you can create this kind of looks. It's beautiful color story. I really enjoy. And the last palette what I have, it's a Gothic palette. It's released in Halloween, not this Halloween, I think it was last year Halloween. And actually, I think they kept it for this Halloween as well. Yes, because they didn't release any new palette for Halloween, so it was the same one. And you can see how this abused been. And I really enjoy this color story. I love that you can create. It's at the same time it's a monochromatic palette, but not really, because you can create a pastel look. It has a lot of brownish colors, and we have a pop of colors of course purple. We have this black with the shimmers, but when you use it you don't really see the shimmers. I really enjoyed this color story, and as you see, this been abused because this is a special color, and the other special color I believe is this one. I think is this one. Yeah, this is the two special color. So this is more like a, I would say it's look like a very brownish, but if you start to play with the lights, it has a purplish undertone with the gold. And this one is a very beautiful, let me swatch it properly. And this one is a very beautiful like a bluish, and it's a very transparent color and have a bluish, purplish, pinkish undertone. I really enjoy this color. This color is a really beautiful color. And I create also a lot of looks, and I'm going to show you right now how I create very pastel look just with a little bit of purple accent. Is just because I have a very bright purple lipstick. That's why it's look like I have purple shades, but honestly it's a really more neutral color story. So I love this because you can do different kind of things. So let's talk overview about all Cosmic Brushes palette. I completely forgot to wear my special hat today. As you know, it's already past Christmas and it's coming New Year. So Happy New Year, everyone. I wish you all the best for 2025. And let's talk about overview about my 4 gorgeous palette, my rating. And today my rating is going to be this rating, but it doesn't mean that tomorrow or after tomorrow it can change, because as I already mentioned, it depends first of all of the season and what I feel like. So if it's really not like today, and today is raining, crazy raining in Toronto, I would have probably go for a more colorful palette. But you know, according to the season, according what I feel today, this is my rating. And number 4 is going to be Gothic Palette. The reason why I give it number 4, because I can create more looks with other palette, not just 2, like a purplish and neutral undertone. So it doesn't give me more variety than other color story, but still I love the quality. I love that it's not that big. It's very good for traveling, but I have to give number 4 for some palette, right? And that's the reason why I give it number 4. Number 3, very tight with number 2. It's going to be Delicious Delights palette, and this is my first oldest palette from Cosmic Brushes, and I really enjoy this palette during the summer, especially, and during my traveling. It's so colorful, it's so beautiful. This white shade, as I told you, you can really blend it and create more even vibrant look, but it also depends if you are girl who likes colors, or you more neutral, more like a pastel girl. So this is not for you obviously, but me, I love colors. So but I think I play now with this palette and I still enjoy, but I have other palettes colorful as well, but I still liking it, and that's the reason I give it number 3. Number 2 was very tight, as I mentioned before. It's a Wonderland palette. I just think this color story is so unique, it's so beautiful. Even it's more like monochromatic color story. It just has something about this color story. It's just take my breath away. These pastel colors, they are so gorgeous, they're so beautiful, and I create such a gorgeous look with this palette. It's just amazing. You can obviously using during the whole year, and it has a pastel colors and it has accent in it. It has everything, and that's the reason I place it as number 2. And number 1, you know which one is that? It's a new palette this season. I really enjoyed this palette. I don't regret that I purchased. It's been a while. I already missed some other releases, but I think I made a great decision. I really enjoyed this palette, and I create 3 looks with this palette. I played with it. I almost use everything in this color story. And why I like this color story, because it's give you a lot of variety. If you look like this, as I mentioned before, you can really see green look, then you have pastel look, then you have purple, and it's very simple. But when you look together and you want to create something and be more creative, you just look overall together. And that's what I like about it. I like to play with colors. And like today is rainy day. I want to create more like calm look and with more like a neutral undertone, and maybe through a little bit of this color. So this is what I did today. And also it's a holiday season. You need a little bit, you know, spice in it. And I think this is a beautiful color story for all season long. We don't have blue here, but we have a beautiful Wonderland palette, right? There is a lot of blue and purple over there. And the color story in this palette are gorgeous. I really like the special colors as well. I like all about this. And also, like, I'm not a neutral person, but if you're a neutral person, here we go. We have a neutral color story over here. So it gives a lot of variety overall about Cosmic Brushes. It's very beautiful brand. It's very affordable brand. The mattes are gorgeous there. They never give me any problems. They're blending like a butter. And the special shades and other shimmers are very beautiful. They never like have a structure or something like that. They're always smooth, and that's what I am still stick with this brand, because My preference is more special shades, but because the quality is so gorgeous and they're pretty affordable and just the color story is very unique, I still purchasing this brand and looking forward, by the way. So I really appreciate, thank you very much Cosmic Brushes, to creating such a gorgeous affordable color story for everyone. Let me know which is your favorite Cosmic Brushes palette. Maybe it's not what I have, and also let me know which is your favorite look from what I show you today. And I think that's it. Thank you very much for supporting my channel. If you're new subscribers, I really appreciate that. If you're all subscribers, thank you very much to being with me. And as you know, my channel is not just about makeup, colorful makeup, but about other aspects. I want to wish you a great 2025. This new year will bring you only happiness, health and wealth, whatever you wish for yourself and your loved one. Have a wonderful and beautiful celebration. Depends where you are.
Bye. Пока-пока.
See you in 2025.